morning! It's Monday. So these guys have been out here for about 30 minutes now, and they seem to have no clue what they're doing. The one guy got in the backhoe, and he put the bucket down a couple times in different places and tried to dig, and it wasn't working, so he and two other guys were just standing there looking into the woods for a while, and then the backhoe operator went and called somebody, and then they stood there for a while, and now another truck has shown up, and they're all still just standing around. So this should be an interesting day. The light is not great, but you see there's two guys standing in my yard, a couple guys in the road, two trucks, backhoe. Nothing getting done, just a bunch of guys standing around. So, yeah, fun stuff. Anyway, it turns out that lake day was not great vlogging content because I basically just sat in the lake the entire day. We were there for a very long time. I had no intentions of staying as long as we did. I think we got on the lake around 11:30 and we didn't get off the lake until 7 o'clock. Which, I mean, it's normal-ish for us, but that's not what I wanted to do yesterday. But I have not seen my aunt in forever. I think the last time I saw her was April 15th because we went and borrowed her generator because of the tornado. No, I guess it was April 14th because the tornado was on the 13th. So yeah, we went and saw her on April 14th. Today is July 6th. That just reminded me that it's my mom's birthday, and I've already talked to her today and not wished her a happy birthday, so that's great. I don't know what date it is. I'm sorry. Today is July 6th, so May, June, July. 3 months. I haven't seen her in 3 months, and we usually see her all the time. So we just hung out with them till 7 o'clock at night. But it was kind of nice because we weren't sure how the boat was going to do, and Tucker drove back to the boat ramp with us because he needed to get his boat out of the water too. They had been camping all weekend. But yeah, it was a nice day. You can see I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. My nose is the only thing that got burned. I didn't want to put sunscreen on my face, so I put foundation on and then put setting spray in hopes that it would stay because my foundation has SPF in it. I don't know if that helped or not. I did put sunscreen all over the rest of myself and did not get burnt anywhere else, which is super unusual for me the first time that I'm out on the lake in the summer. Because I haven't really been out in the sun at all, so I don't have much of a base tan at all. I lied. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I don't think you can see it, but where my Fitbit is, it was white because I've been out that I have a little bit of a base tan on my lower arms, but nothing on my upper arms. Anyway, where my Fitbit was completely white, and now I have a burn there, so I will not be able to wear my Fitbit in the same place for a while. But other than that, I'm good. Today I have to clean up all our mess because when we got back from the lake, I just kind of brought everything in and dropped it on the floor because I was exhausted. I slept in super late today because, number one, I was exhausted and dehydrated from my day on the lake. Number two, I was freezing all night long, so I barely slept. Number three, Q woke me up twice in the middle of the night. So I didn't sleep well, and I was tired, and I was planning on getting up at 7 o'clock today to work out this morning, and I didn't get up until 8 o'clock. I have a lot of orders that I want to work on and get sent out. I'm just ready to be caught up, but I don't know. So, yeah. Right now I think I'm going to go take a shower. Although they're working on the water, I probably can't take a shower. I'll probably get in there and soap up my hair, and then the water will cut off. I don't know. Alright, I'm out for now. Okay, so I haven't gotten up. I'm still just sitting there watching them, but they did just come to the door and tell me that they're cutting off the water now. And they wanted to let me know so that I wouldn't be in the shower. So that was kind of them. So I guess I won't be taking a shower. Well, I wasn't really planning on it because I was afraid they were just going to cut it off on me, but I'll take one as soon as I get done, I guess.
I'm good.
Whenever I'm sewing, I always have the TV on, and I have to put on something that I don't really have to pay a lot of attention to because I can't. But I like to have the background noise, and so a couple times I've gone through the whole series of Gilmore Girls because I've seen it several times, and so I can walk in basically to any episode and know exactly what's going on because I've seen it so many times. So it's a good thing to have on in the background. And then most recently I had been watching Beverly Hills 90210, which I saw way back in the day when it was on, so I didn't remember a whole lot of it. I remembered like the general gist of it, but not a whole lot. But it's not really a show that you need to pay attention to. And now I've been watching The Magicians, and of course you do have to very much pay attention to The Magicians, but I have watched it before. We watched it mostly as it was on TV, and I've kind of flown through it. I think I only started watching it like a week or two ago, and I'm already, as I just realized, on the last episode that's on Netflix. Look at this. And this is one of the... I'm going to start crying for real. This is one of the saddest episodes of TV that I've ever seen. And I just realized I'm halfway through it. I just realized what episode I'm watching. And I just started crying as soon as I realized it because I know what's coming. And everything leading up to it is just so painful because I know what's coming. And I'm just sitting here, look at me. I'm crying before the thing even happens that's going to happen. So, yeah, fun times. That was so much worse the second time around. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying again. Oh my god. If anyone ever watches this, if you haven't watched The Magicians, watch it. It's such a good show. It's only 5 seasons, 13 episodes per season, so it's not a lot to watch, but oh my god. It's just, I don't even know. There's just so, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it, but obviously I like it a lot and I feel very attached to it. Also, side note, if you've read the books and have not watched the show, don't go into it hoping for the books, because that's what I did the first time, and they changed things dramatically. Like, it's not really the same story at all. You have the same characters mostly, but there are some new characters, there are some characters that are changed, and you have the same setting and the same kind of basic plot line, but other than that, it's completely different. And so the first time I tried to watch it, I watched a couple episodes and I was just like, no, this is not for me. I love the book so much and this ain't it. I feel like I might have already had this conversation on here, but whatever. I'm done with what's on Netflix now. I'll have to watch the rest on demand, I guess. It's going to have commercials, so I don't know if I'm going to watch it right now. But anyway, don't go into it looking for the books. Go into it looking at it as something completely separate, but equally as good. I don't know. Maybe you won't think it's as good as the books. I think it's as good as the books. It's just different. And I love it a lot. And I don't think I ever cried like this when I read the books. So, yeah, it gives you a lot of feels. It's pouring. This rain just came out of nowhere. It's super windy. Crazy. That's summer. So I cleaned up. I gave the fish some more water because it was evaporated, and the filter is super loud and obnoxious. Hi, Binks. You want some foods? You want to say hi? Say hi, Binksy. So yeah, I filled up the fish tank so it's quiet, and got some orders done. I still have 25 open. It's okay. We'll get there.